Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I'm your host, Dan. Of course, next to me is the lovely and talented Nikki Nick. Nick, happy Championship Sunday. Hope your Sunday went well.
Who's happy? Are you happy? Who's happy?
I'm not happy. We'll get into it more in a little bit. So we have to give a shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, we
Chris
don't.
Almighty. We got to be somewhat professional, even though we're not. We are Thunder and Lightning. We are the New York sports show about everything and nothing at the same time. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So, yeah, Philadelphia dropped 55 on the Washington Commanders. They scored 7 rushing touchdowns today. Yuck. Saquon got 3, Hurts got 3, and then Shipley got the last one. Hey, what's going on? Good luck in Mobile, and hopefully you have a lot of success like you did last year with Knicks and other guys, Alex. So, yeah, where do we begin? Do we just rip the Band-Aid off and say we just watched our ex-girlfriend get engaged on social media, or do we just say great season by the Commanders and their pumpkin ran out and their slipper turned into whatever.
Doesn't fit. Turns out the slipper doesn't fit. That's why I have blue on today. I'm feeling blue. This was not the outcome I wanted at all today.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about seeing an ex get engaged on social media because, you know, that meant like I've turned them down first. So whoever else it is like, you know, so
don't ruin my analogy because that's exactly what it was.
But some of us don't care.
I know, but it's just like we've been saying it all season, and now it's finally at the doorstep. Oh, it was the budding new relationship, and they're on vacations and having 5-star dinners while you're home, and just life sucks.
What? Wow.
And then.
This is a story of a friend of yours, right? This is
a friend of mine.
These are not personal stories.
No, not personal stories. These are rom-com stories.
Rom-com. Oh, you watch rom-coms, huh?
Yeah, every now and then. A good one could spark an interest or two. I have a soul like you. But yeah. Right. But yeah, it's just all season. It's the budding relationship. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is cute. All that. And then in the playoffs, you're like, okay, cool. They're definitely getting more serious now. And then, bam, you go on Instagram and like she has like 1,000 flowers, and it's like the most romantic like engagement ever. And you're like, yeah, know what? Yeah, we would never been able to give her that, but good for her, I guess. And then, damn, you suck, dude. Type of thing. But yeah,
I feel like this is oddly personal.
It's how I feel right now. That's how I feel right now, watching Saquon all happy in Philadelphia. And it's like, yeah, next week, and if they win the Super Bowl, they're getting married. So,
I mean, they're an ex for a reason.
Yes, definitely an ex for a reason.
They're an ex for a reason.
You caused a stir on your video today, which I have up ready to go. I'll save you.
Table and the rest of the Giants front office. Are you happy now? Like, are you fucking happy now? Do you see what's going on in Philly?
You can't play it because it's lagging, so it looks bad. Right? So just everybody go over to my Twitter page at NikkiNick9384 and you can watch the video. But basically what I was saying, Danny, is I just want to know if the front office is happy. And there are other fans coming at me like, well, they gave him 2 contracts and he didn't want to be here. I clearly stated in my video that we know that Saquon didn't want to be here, right? He felt some type of way. He felt he wasn't paid what he was worth. I know you hate this conversation, but it is what it is right now. And so, it's one thing to let him walk. And we just talked last week about how much his leadership was missing in the locker room. So you let him walk across the street to Philadelphia, our most hated rival, and now they're in the Super Bowl. And everybody's like, well, he wouldn't have had these results with the Giants offensive line. And I get everybody's point, but I mean, I posted the Hard Knocks clip. I did my video. Like, the Hard Knocks really tells you all you need to know, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass so hard. Like, it's actually funny. Like, I mean,
and the fact is, we had to defend Daniel Jones for making $40 million, and it was just like, yeah, well, we have a $40 million quarterback. Yes, we do technically, but he's coming off a knee injury, and we don't know what that's going to lead to and everything else like that. So that's when, if you go back to our Hard Knocks videos, we were like, I don't know, Jim, about all that situation.
Jim, we don't know about all this. Like, John Mara is never sleeping again,
Right. He's gonna need melatonin. He's gonna need some sleep apnea meds or everything like that. Hey, thanks for Barkley. No, mention it anytime. Don't worry about it.
No problem. Happy to give you guys the cheat code. I mean, it stings. Listen, we said this last week, right? I like Saquon as a player. If he wasn't on the Eagles, I would root for him a little bit more. But it's just tough. It's tough to watch. It's tough to see. And I just truly wonder, how do you think John Mara, Joe Shane, Brian Dable, and the rest of that front office feel right now? They would never tell us, but internally, how do you think they feel?
Pretty sick.
You have to feel sick. The fans feel sick. I can imagine they feel sick.
Yeah, it's and they're gonna play it off that it was all part of the process and everything else like that. Maybe John Mara won't, because we known he's been more of a guy that has been able to talk off cuff and like how he really wants to speak his mind. More situations, even though it's through tongue in cheek, like we saw during the press conference. But yeah, obviously you got to be feeling sick, because this is the guy that we know ad nauseum. We drafted him number 2. That was a terrible spot to draft him in because of Gettleman. But the player he is, it's just like, all right, well, yikes.
What are we getting payback for, though? Like, what have we done to Philly? Literally nothing. We gave you our best player. So, I mean, what are we getting payback for? It's not like we go into
maybe because the Knicks and Mets beat them in the playoffs, maybe.
Oh, no. It shouldn't be cross sports karma. No.
I agree with you, but yeah.
It should be like football karma, and basketball is basketball karma, and that's it. There should be no cross sports karma. It's just too much. Oh, he's talking about revenge for the Chiefs. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well,
Makes sense.
I can't now. I'm so sick and tired of the Chiefs. By the way, everybody's asking me, "Are you going to cover Super Bowl again this year?" No, I'm not, and thank fucking God. Okay, because she's
a normal girl with me now.
No, it's not even that. I could have if I wanted to, and I didn't. 1, I have some work stuff, but 2, like, it was San Fran, Kansas City last year, and I wanted that like Ravens Detroit Super Bowl. We didn't get it, and this year I wanted like anything but Kansas City and Philly, and we ended up with the 2 best teams. I guess it ended up the way it was supposed to, but it's just sickening to me. Now we have to root for the Chiefs.
Yeah, we have to root for the Chiefs now. Before
I don't want to.
Well, you're gonna have.
I'm not even gonna. Why watch it?
Right,
why
here
bother?
we go. This is the yearly spiel that the last 2 years you've given.
Because the last 2 years have sucked. Like the Super Bowl sucked the last 2 years. This is all really, the Ravens' fault, because they just can't get it together in the postseason ever.
Yeah. Before we get into the AFC side of things, Empire State Building. We got to get it together.
That building never learns. They did.
I mean,
they do
no
this
money.
the year
No.
before?
Well, 2 years ago, whenever.
They lit it up green.
Like we got to get it together. There's literally no town in this country other than our fraud base, New York City, because we're transplants everywhere. No, we actually have real fans. We're real fans. Damn it.
Why does it turn green? We're not celebrating Philly. They're out there, what are they doing? I don't know. They're having a big party I saw on social media. They're doing crazy things again.
And it's just like there's no other team there's no other city in the country that would celebrate another team making a championship, let alone being your biggest rivals. That just goes to show why no one takes our sports teams other than the Yankees seriously. And it's just like we got to get it.
Who's in charge of the Empire State Building? Who's
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But that's
just the mayor, the governor. Who? You work for the state. Can you find this out?
No,
because if I was in charge of the Empire State Building,
I would assume it's publicly owned.
Would it be fucking green today? Like I would not be changing the colors green.
Yeah. Like, and then you see all the other cities like we saw in Kansas City, like the Marriott had like light up Kansas City logo up, and then you see other towns like Chicago and Boston, and obviously Philly. There would never have New York colors like that. Like that shit's got to stop.
No, they wouldn't. Matter of fact, when we get off the show, I'm going to try to find out who's in charge of lighting up the Empire State Building and what colors to use, and like who okays all of this shit, because this is not okay.
Right. Last night was okay because of Vince Carter, who had a great career and he got his number.
I understand that, but this
no, I know. I'm just trying to say, like,
this is treasonous. You lit it up green. Terrible. What the fuck? Like,
it's not even jet green.
No, don't get me started on
we don't. Yeah, we don't get taken serious, and these are the reasons why.
Because of this, because somebody is running the Empire State Building, and they're just lighting it up for any event, any which way, any color, and they're not asking the people if like they think it's appropriate. Shouldn't we be able to vote the tri-state area? Like, no, we don't want you to light up the colors of our rival teams. And Saquon's over there. No, we don't want this. Oh, yeah. We have the name of the. Oh, okay. Is that real? Okay, Almighty. I'm gonna see if this is.
I would double check, but thank you, Almighty, for coming. So I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that shit's got to stop. As for the NFC matchup, it was the classic game that we all wanted to see, and then the Bills turned into the Bills at the end of the game, like always.
Nobody circles the wagon.
No one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Listen, they had their chance. It was a perfectly blitzed by Spags. Spags is going for his 5th championship as the DC. All credit to Spags. Josh Allen felt the pressure, and then he threw it to Kincaid, and Kincaid dropped it right where it was. And I texted you. I was like, oh, look, this works out perfectly for the Bills because there's plenty of time left. There should be enough time for them to go down the field to either tie or win the game. Damn it. Just one of these years, as everybody knows, Josh Allen is my favorite non-Giant. So it's just like, come on, Josh, do it. Just like Lamar last week. And it's just like, only Joey B can do it. Only Joey B, and his team sucks, and they can never make it to the playoffs for that to happen again. Annoying. Just flat out annoying.
I don't know what it is. It's like
it's funny how we have to turn the switch on and be like the biggest Kansas City Chief fans for the next 2 weeks, but here I am. So
well, you are in red today.
Yeah, in red.
It's your
Chief
fault.
Kingdom. Yeah, it's always both teams had red.
I mean, I just think it's all your fault, really. I wore blue today. All day, like blue, gray, and red all day today.
Okay.
I actually had like Giants colors on.
Yeah.
And I wore a Giants hat for the beginning of the day.
I know. I was gonna make that joke the last time you wore a Giant hat in Miami and it was red. People like, what do you know about football? And then you had a whole tyrant.
I said, excuse me, do you know who I am? And then I proceeded to tell him who the fuck I am. Because we're not going to do that. Like, you go up to every woman who has like please. I see people wearing like team things like Yankee hats. And
Yankee hats take the cake. Yankee hats.
My favorite is the Dodger hats here. Okay. Like the LA like stop. Okay. So I just wondered if this guy went up to every girl he sees who has a team hat on and go, what do you know about said sport? Like,
yeah. Do you know 5 players on the team that's not the best player? Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, they want to like quiz you on the spot. Hey, go ahead. You can quiz me on football right here on the spot. You know, like a random person wants to fucking do that. Like, oh, like, what do you know? Who are you? Excuse me, I'll tell you who I am. Like, no. And mind your business. I'm at the pool on a break. Mind your business. Why come up to me and say that?
Yeah. Chris, I thought of you on that fake punt. That was awesome. That was one of the few great plays by the Commanders today.
What? Okay, so last week you came on here and said we were talking about serial killer vibes. You said Jaden Daniels was calm, cool, collected like a serial killer. The lights were not too bright for him. Were the lights too bright today?
No, they lost the turnover battle of 2-0. The 2 turnovers wasn't his fault. And once he got the Eagles' running game going, it was a wrap.
The cheat code that is Saquon Barkley.
Cheat code that is Saquon Barkley and not being able to stop the tush push. It's basically what it is. And then Hurts magically his knee looked fine today. He
sure did, didn't it?
Goddard looked good. They got AJ Brown the ball. They looked functional. So
I think though, so I know a lot of Commander fans are upset, but
was it 3 turnovers? My bad. Yeah.
I think that they need to, I know this is heartbreaking and it's a terrible feeling right now. They should really be proud. And we always say there's no moral victories, no culture.
Yeah, no.
This is like a major like culture win for them. They completely revamped, started from ground zero, built this thing up. And so, I think that, they're only going to get better, and better. So I think they have to really be proud of themselves.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You don't want to hear it tonight, obviously, but tomorrow and Tuesday, they're going to be like, yeah, we weren't supposed to be here. It was a great right. First step into the new regime and Jaden Daniels, and there's only way to go is up for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully not, but this was a very good season for them. They won double-digit games for the first time in ages, and they found their quarterback. And as long as that quarterback stays healthy and they continue to build on him with his rookie contract, they will be a team to be reckoned with for the next couple years until they restructure his deal. So another year or two, they have that window. And they have a lot of cap space again. So
They do. Yeah, I think they're only going to go up. It's unfortunate for us. And
we might go winless. We might go winless in the division again. But Brian Schottenheimer is the new Cowboys head coach. No one saw that coming, but typical Jerry fashion. Wow. I don't know how that
moves. In the basement with them again next year. I just, you look at the Cowboys, you look at us, and it's like, to take the line out of your book, what are we doing here? Like, what? What are we doing here?
You need to tell me you're going to fire McCarthy, and then that's the replacement.
I know. But Jerry Jones is just the type that will not get out of his own way. And he say like no one can do what I do. Like he's like so overconfident, and he's just so like thinks that he's got all the answers, and he's just going to run that franchise right into the ground.
And his son, you can tell his son Steven knows what he's talking about and knows what he's doing, and it's just, damn it, Dad, get out of the way.
Yeah, get out of the way. He's not until he dies. I think he's not going to get out of the way.
Or steps down as the GM. I hope
He's not going to do that.
I
don't think
exactly.
It looks like Kafka, he completed his head coaching interview. And did you see the rumor floating that if he gets the Saints job, he wants to bring Wink Martindale with him?
I saw that.
So,
that'd be fun.
Would you say that those two pieces, how much would you say that contributed to the success in, was it 2022, 2 years ago, when the Giants went to the playoffs? Was it all Brian Daboll? Do you think it was a combination of all three?
I think it was definitely a combination of all three, because it was obviously Wink was able to only focus on the defense, and Dave's was, okay, I trust you running the defense. As we saw, the defense was pretty good, other than rushing, I remember correctly, was in the middle of the pack. But and then last year was the reason why we don't have Jaden Daniels or Drake May, was because of Wink's defense. Even though everybody likes to blame Tommy DeVito, but yeah. Then Kafka, basically, what did Kafka do this year? That was definitely one of the biggest mysteries.
I don't know.
Did he run meetings? You never heard from him because he got his play calling taken away from him. But in certain situations, yeah, definitely, Chris. So yeah, I think with Kafka, it's he clearly has that good mind. He's still getting interviews and everything else like that. And I think, unfortunately, we're that franchise right now that we're so dysfunctional, and you're seeing all the coaches leaving, especially with the Wink Martindale situation last year. And even though he got his play calling taken away, the Giants' offense was still dog shit. So they're going to blame the head coach anyway. So he doesn't have the complete stink on him. So thank God that Kafka is somewhat Puerto Rican for us to have him being a minority, that we get 2 third-round comps if he does get hired. So it's same thing.
What does that mean, somewhat Puerto Rican?
You would never think he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay. That counts as a minority.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that was taken away in this country.
We're not doing that tonight.
What? I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Every time I open Twitter, X, there's some new executive order being signed. I don't know. I have no idea.
By the way, Puerto Rico is a part of the country. So, for the record.
I know that. I may look stupid.
I know, making sure people are going to be on the comments. What does this blonde know? Puerto Rico is part of the country.
I know Puerto Rico is part of the United States, okay? I fucking know that. And if Trump has his way, I guess Canada, Greenland, what are we doing? What are we doing here? All of North and South America will be part of no, but I know that. I know I look stupid to a lot of people. They're like, oh, she's blonde, she's got tits, she must be a dumbass. Some stuff I'm a dumbass, but
so other than the ending of the game, what do you? They're just Mahomes and their defense are just so good, and then imagine if a couple of they were able to keep a couple of their stud offensive pieces.
Doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
But that's what's crazy.
There. That's the crazy thing. And
Worthy looked good tonight. Juju made a couple passes.
Andy Reid and his coaching, and it doesn't matter. Yes, they have Pat Mahomes. Okay, we understand that. Mm-hmm. The pieces around him don't seem to matter. I guess you could go in there and they make you look like a rock star. I don't know, water boy, I guess.
Okay, I'll take it. it. Would you come along with me and would be one of their cheerleaders, or you would be the Wiley Wolf mascot? That would be funny to see you as a mascot.
As a mascot?
Yeah.
No, I think I would go the cheer route.
Fair enough.
I could.
Just you could pass for. You could definitely do Mrs. Met. You could definitely do Mrs. Met.
Could do Mrs. Met. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. So what I'm hearing is I should dress up like a mascot.
No. I'm just joking with you. You should definitely be the cheerleader, but it would be funny to see you with the big mascot head and
my hair would be a disaster.
No, you put it up in a bun and like in a skull cap, you look fine.
Oh, I don't really wear my hair up.
Well, for this situation, you would have to. It would be funny. But you don't have that personality.
Modify the costume, just like I modify.
That's why I said Mrs. Met would be the best.
Yeah, it's like I modify my coffee.
What?
It's just like I modify all my coffee, because people ask me like, "Oh, do I just order this?" And it's like, no. I mean, you can, but like, I have a million modifications for things.
Yeah, for sure. Let me get a picture of Mrs. Met. She's caked up.
Okay, let's get Mrs. Met up and see if it is something doable. I mean, Halloween is in 10 months. So, by the way, why is January like 500 years long?
Yeah, this month is never ending.
Like it's been a crazy only month. January 26th. Like how is this possible? Like it hasn't ended yet.
Mrs. Met is caked up.
She's caked up. All right, let's see. Oh, I could do that. I could totally do that. I wouldn't wear the head, but I would do something with the.
Hear that, Met fans? You hear that? Nikki might be caked up as Mrs. Met without the head. So
listen, I said this in the NFC East chat that I'm in on Rio's panel. I have loyalty to no one. I can be bought. If you want to send me your merch, I'll wear it. I'm not loyal to any teams anymore. I'm just not.
Okay.
Certainly can't be loyal to the Giants. I mean, there's a good chance I jump ship for good. I just need everyone to know that.
All right, I need a new co-host.
Oh, here we go. Here we
go.
Oh, I have somebody perfect for you because they're doing all New York sports as well. So let's see. Maybe you guys can hook up.
Okay. Fun. All right, Nick. Anything else on the AFC game? It was the typical, like, we've seen this a billion times.
No, that's
Congratulations
to the Chiefs. I'm hoping, next season we get two different teams. I guess at the end of the day, it works out that the two best are there. Who's the halftime show? Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick, right? Yeah. So that's going to be good.
I'm just not into the Super Bowl. But I like a championship game better than the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we do too. The real fans, like, today's like the real last Sunday of the year.
Yeah, because the Super Bowl is just commercial nonsense. So no, I mean, I think that I was hoping against hope that the Commanders would pull it out, but deep down I had a feeling they were just gonna shit the bed.
Yeah, that was full bravado of like last week. Oh, they took care of the Lions. Let's see if they keep it. I thought they were going to be able to cover the spread, but yikes, not so much. But yeah.
Super Bowl is in 2 weeks. We will find out soon if Eli Manning is a first ballot
next week. Oh, 2 weeks. The night before the Super Bowl. So we'll
find that out soon. Yeah, I mean, look, to wrap up this whole season, it wasn't anything that I think we had on our bingo card for the Giants. I did not think it was going to be this bad.
We thought it was going to be bad, but we didn't think this was going to be epically proportionate bad.
Yeah, definitely. Here we are, Kansas City, Philly is probably the worst outcome, right? And Roger Goodell said they'll probably move to 18. Right? They're going to add another game.
Nothing official yet, but those talks should definitely be going on. What's up, two giant goofballs? What's going on?
So to address a couple questions that I've been getting about the podcast, we don't stop just because the season's over, right? So again, we do cover all New York sports. In the football season, it's really Giants heavy. And especially with the Eagles in the Super Bowl, there's obviously a tie-in that we wanted to talk about. But don't forget, I do cover college basketball. So there's other things going on that we will talk about. We're here year round. So a lot of people had asked, do we take a long break and come back in September? No, I wish, but my co-host makes me work. Like, I didn't even want to come on tonight, but he was like, you have to. So.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to tinker with some things with baseball coming up. I know Nikki doesn't love baseball, so we'll definitely do the Sunday show we're gonna make it fun and everything else like that, and then Met-centric show maybe with myself, and then figure that out because Nikki can't be bothered with nerdy baseball talk. So I will have to figure that out.
We've got March Madness coming up, okay, and we've got our bracket to do again. We got a lot of college basketball. We've got the draft coming up. We've got the Knicks. We've got WNBA starting in May. So there are other things, right, that we are covering and that we are doing. But of course, we will be here every single week. It will always remain a New York-based show, a Giant show. Unfortunately,
yeah. If there's ever big Giant news, unless like one of the New York sports team is about to win a championship or in a playoffs, we are 100% talking about the Giants.
Yeah, much to our dismay. I will tell you though, I am happy to just wash away this season and be done with it and talk about a little bit more basketball and
I also learned that Nikki cannot talk about the draft 8 months before then. So we're gonna have to find a way to maybe make a special draft show night, like one night a week, and then if I want to talk to someone about it, and if Nikki wants to grace us with her presence that night, she can. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out.
I mean, just how much can you talk about?
I know. I learned the hard way, and there's just no budging with you. So we're gonna have to figure this out.
Yeah, I don't budge on a lot of things. I'm happy to talk about it when I'm on, but even you get irritated. There's only so many what ifs and shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and there's only so many scenarios you could beat to death. And don't forget, it's not just us talking about it; it's every other podcast and content creator. And so it just gets to be like annoying after a while. So sometimes we want to bring.
We are self-aware. We're not X's and O's people anyway. So
I just want a quarterback. I don't give a fuck about anything. I just want a quarterback. That's it.
I just want a good team. That's all I want.
I just want to win more than 2-3 games.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah. Since I still have to keep my tickets next year. Yeah.
You still have to keep your tickets next year. So, we're gonna have fun. We have other things to look forward to. No, we don't stop, but we will be here. But we are going to transition into more basketball. Our March Madness bracket will be back for the second year or third year I'm doing it. So
third season, yeah.
Third, you and I seem to win our picks, our bets, our own brackets. The point is for you guys to win it. So, yeah.
Yes, I want my team to do normal stuff, and I want to see when I see Chris that year. Once a year, I see Chris. It's like, hey, Chris.
I want to watch the Giants like we're watching Kansas City and be like, oh my God, they're so. You know what I mean? Like I want to have that hype and that positivity and that love for the team, and it's just not there for me.
Oh, Chris, before I forget, how's your wife? Grieving today. Chris's wife likes the Commanders. She's a big Commander.
Yes. She had commented on one of the things where I said go Commanders. So I know it's a tough one. Our friends are going through it over there in Commander land. But again, you guys should be very proud of yourself. And to wrap it up, I did not have a salad for dinner.
Okay. What did you eat other than the smoothie that you had?
You have to read the comments out loud, right? Like,
no, well, people could read. We're getting as bad
not
as
if Cowboy people are listening.
I want to watch the replays of the Eli years now. The funny thing about that is watching it on YouTube, watching it on Twitter. It's like it's almost 20 years ago that 07's going on, and you're like,
I know.
like we're like. Different lives are going on right now, and it's just like
makes you feel so old. But yeah, it's like you got to watch the
like
highlights.
I had the Facebook memories of being at the Cowboys division game in 2012 to like win the division.
Right.
It was just like, man, that was like 3 lives ago. Just feels so crazy.
It is a lifetime ago. I mean, I can't believe how much this team has nosedive since the last Super Bowl win,
She's at a friend's house and they're all Bills fans, so she is a bit sad, but understands this was year one. Yeah, that house must have been fertile.
Yeah, to be at a Bills watch party and your Commander.
Bills Commander, yeah.
Well,
Bills
I guess
Commanders
they can
watch party.
Commiserate together, right? I guess they have each other in misery for the time being. So we'll get into Super Bowl predictions and stuff. Not now.
That'll be next week's show. We'll come up with some fun bets since it's that time of year. Maybe Nikki does a walking bet. We'll see.
Oh no, I'm not doing walking bets because I actually know what I'm talking about. So
get it, girl.
What?
Right.
Listen, I'm just saying, if you're going to sell bets, maybe you should actually post what your winning percentage is. I mean, you and I do picks. You can clearly, anyone can find our track records. So I'm just saying.
That's a rough birthday.
Oh yeah, that's not a good birthday. Oh man, I hope extra birthday cake or birthday drinks for the birthday person.
Okay, so since we talked earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else other than your gingerbread smoothie?
I did. I had dinner.
Good
and
girl.
I had a grilled chicken Caesar wrap for dinner on a wheat wrap.
Okay.
But I don't eat it like a normal person.
Okay.
I'll eat a couple bites of it and then I start picking out the middle. So I don't eat the whole wrap. It gets to be a little too much. But I like a few bites of the wrap. So essentially it turned into a salad, but I did eat some of the wrap.
I'm glad you beat me to it, but okay, cool.
Beat you to what?
That you're essentially turned into a salad.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes the wrap just is a little much,
Oh, well, the wrap is a little much, and it's a little sloppy depending on who makes it or how big it is.
Sometimes it just kind of falls out.
It just happens, yeah. Same thing with burritos.
I don't eat burritos. Is that what you had for dinner tonight?
No, but I'm just saying it's the same.
But you want one? No.
No, I had a chicken bowl yesterday from Chipotle. I just had lemon pepper chicken wings today. That's all I had. Nothing crazy. And a few mozzarella sticks. Today was an appetizer type of day. I just wanted to watch the games, and we just hung out and watched. So, yeah, that was it. Nothing crazy.
Ooh.
And your next question was blue cheese or ranch. I did ranch today because we didn't
have how dare you?
There wasn't blue cheese in the house.
You had ranch today? You came on this show that I co-host with you, and you're talking about how you ate ranch?
Yeah, ranch is pretty good.
Ranch is vile.
Yeah.
Why did you not go blue cheese?
Because I didn't pick it up in the store. That's why.
Why did you pick up ranch and not blue cheese? So this was intentional.
Ranch is more versatile.
No, it is not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, this is the day that you decided to tell me you like ketchup.
That's weird. That's weird. Ketchup is a normal thing in the American culture to be
it's not.
Okay.
It's disgusting. But you went a year making me think you were on my side with it. And then you were one day, I like
no, babe. I could have ketchup on literally almost anything other than steak.
Yeah, I know. One day, all of a sudden, it came out that you like ketchup, and it was are you fucking kidding me? We've gone a whole year with this. So, by the way, did we hit our 2-year anniversary?
Yeah, we did it.
We did it. We hit 2 years, 2 seasons.
Daddy needs a prenup, so Daddy needs to figure out a prenup.
We'll see if we get through season 3 together.
Well, if you're gonna dump
Danny has to
on
get through the draft with me. I had to get through training camp with him, and he's just going to be so ridiculously optimistic that it's irritating to even sit here. So
yeah,
I'm sure you're going to break into my house on draft
Maybe.
night.
My eyes are trained perfectly, so. Kudos to that one fan that thank you. Kudos to that one fan that
they think you're gonna break into my house. Nobody knows how you got in there, I tell people I actually opened the door to let you in, and they were like, oh my God, you guys are friends.
Believe it or not, yeah.
Believe it or not, people. All right, well, I think that's enough for today. I'm putting a wrap on the fact that it is a Kansas City, Philadelphia Super Bowl that none of us wanted. But congratulations to the Commanders fans. You guys should be very proud of yourself. Buffalo, same old shit.
Better luck next year.
Better luck next year. We're going to be having this same discussion next year, but hopefully maybe one day the Giants might be in the mix.
Hopefully it's by the time my son's like watching football. We got him to watch a good quarter without any like interruption. And that was good. And they were saying "Go Commanders," so that was cute.
Oh my God! Are you raising little Commander fans?
No.
Oh no!
Just for today. We told them for today. We had.
I don't know. Hey, let them.
No.
Why would you? Don't push the Giants on those poor kids. They're still young enough to decide on their own.
Well, let's face it. They're going to be front runners. So it's going to be Patrick Mahomes' 8th Super Bowl run by the time they start watching it. So let's see.
They're Knicks fans, right? They jump around.
Yeah. Johnny's actually when he sleeps in the bed with us, he watches the Knicks games with us, and he actually cheers. So it's funny.
Okay, all right. Let those kids pick a winning team. Okay, don't shove the Giants down their throat. It's not necessary.
I know. The boy has to learn, like I learned. That's from Eastbound and Down. Such a great show. What is Panthers versus Chiefs Super Bowl next year? 49ers Chiefs 2027. Washington Chiefs. And then, Giants Chiefs in 2029. Yeah, I mean.
Maybe. Can't be a front runner and a Knicks fan. I just think
this is part of the New York sports part that we could talk about. The New York Knicks. First time we've had 2 starters in the All-Star game since Clyde and Earl the Pearl Monroe. So congratulations to Kat and Jalen. I really hate that like the key members of our team. I know we're not supposed to who cares that they're not going to like the Giants or Jets or whatever. It just happens that they're Eagle fans and Commander fans. That's just,
I know. It sucks. I know. It really does suck.
Thank God you're not a friend like Jalen Brunson that outs people that they left the stadium early.
Listen.
I got a tweet from at Dan B at DB Head. Oh, shocking! Dan's already out of the game when the Giants are losing 35-0. Hopefully he beats the traffic.
I don't hate on anyone for doing that. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I skated out a little early at the Princeton game yesterday so I could beat some of the traffic.
I mean, how can only you would find smart, tough, dependable, reliable, let's make the extra pass Ivy League basketball be boring? Who would have thunk it?
I made it boring?
No, who would have thunk it that you would have thought it would be boring? I was being funny. Miss Big East's action.
Yeah, Big East is definitely different. Princeton's just was a passing fest for, a good first half. But I will give it to Princeton. They treated the media they did right by us. They gave us great seats. I do think I was on TV for a minute. So
look at you.
My 5 seconds of fame, I guess. But,
All right, Nikki, where can they find us and everything else?
I don't know because you changed the YouTube channel.
I did that a month ago. Go with the program.
I know. I never paid attention. You guys can find me at Nikki Nick 9384. Okay,
evil wide receiver mode.
I don't know. You changed it. It was at TNL. It was at TNL_MIG. You changed it, and truthfully, I never really listened or paid attention to what you changed it to.
It's just like having a second wife. Anyway, it's Thunder and Lightning. Thunder and the letter N. Lightning spelled out. New York Sports on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And then I haven't changed social media. Instagram and X is TNL_NYG. So
yes,
and then
please
of course
subscribe. It's not hard, you guys. Just go. Again, I'll just do this reminder real quick because it's always comes up. If you're on X, okay, you just go to YouTube and put in whatever Danny just said because I can't remember the channel name.
Thunder and Lightning, New York NY Sports.
Okay, and then hit the subscribe button. Okay, that's it. Like just hit subscribe. You don't have to watch us every week. Just hit subscribe. Okay,
I mean,
watch us.
It would be nice if they watched.
I would like that, but I can't be beggars, can't be choosers here. So just subscribe, okay, and then watch us when you can. Maybe it can't be live on Monday. Maybe they got to watch us on Tuesday. I don't know
Right.
people's schedules. Oh, today's Sunday, not Monday.
Yes, it's Sunday sauce. Hold on 1 second so people can see. Hold on. So
people can see what?
I'm bringing it up. So they see Thunder and Lightning, NY Sports. Can't be hard. Yes.
Subscribe and notifications and then hit X and watch Nikki's rant videos. Yes, my rant videos are on X, Instagram, and TikTok.
And I put them up on YouTube as well.
Oh, yeah. And you put them up on YouTube Shorts. So the one rant I just did is actually doing really well on TikTok right now. So hopefully it's just going to keep going.
All right, guys. Until next week, we preview the Super Bowl and make fun bets about it. All right. Until next time, catch you guys later. Have a good
night. Bye, guys.